Hi guys, good morning. It has been raining and nasty here this morning. We actually had a really bad storm roll through about 4 o'clock this morning, woke me up. I am such a light sleeper, so like the slightest sound wakes me up. And it's usually really hard for me to go back to bed. But I did fall back asleep for a little bit and then Gunnar crawled in with me, so I'm a little tired this morning. Actually feeling a little more groggy than anything, but I did have my coffee. I did the Melozio from Nespresso and the Peeps creamer, which I need to put away. This is my last bottle, so I have been trying to savor it, but it is so good with that Melozio blend. I don't know, it's just like a really good combination. So I'm actually gonna get some breakfast. I'm gonna make a smoothie. Gunnar and I actually have a couple of errands to run, so he's watching Power Rangers right now, so if you hear him or see him in the background, that's what he's doing. But a smoothie will be easy for me to take on the go with us. So I'm gonna show you how I like to, or one of the ways I like to make my smoothies. Okay, so for my fruit smoothies, I like to do frozen fruit. See if I can do this one-handed. I like the frozen fruit because it acts, oh goodness, in place of ice, so it doesn't get watered down. Normally I like to do my own frozen fruit. I will just take like whatever fruit I have on hand that's starting to go a little bad or kind of like on its last leg, and I will slice it up and freeze it. Like these bananas are actually perfect for doing that. So, but I'm out of that right now. So I'm going to use these smoothie blends. This is the strawberry watermelon. It has strawberries, watermelon, bananas, pineapple, and coconut. And these are great because, ooh, I'm almost out. They come pre-packaged like this, and it's just frozen fruit. It's exactly what I would do on my own, but it's like the perfect amount that you need. So I'm gonna empty the fruit into my cup, and then you'll need a liquid. You can do water, you can do juice. I know some people like to do milk, but I like to actually do coconut water. I'm gonna measure this out. I find that with this NutriBullet cup, I need about like 1.5 cups of liquid. Sometimes 2 cups, it just kind of depends on what all you're putting in it, but I find that 1.5 is like the perfect consistency for me. It's hard to see. Okay, so 1.5 cups of coconut water. And then I always like to add in some sort of greens. So usually my preference is just a handful of spinach, but lately I have been trying the TEAMI greens. This is the superfood blend. It has matcha, spirulina, and wheatgrass. It also has kale, spinach, and like a bunch of other greens in there as well. Okay, so let me do a little like story time really quick. So I've actually been trying these out for a while. I was supposed to put this video up previously, but I did not like this stuff at all. I tried it a variety of different ways. I changed up the stuff that I was mixing it with. It just had a really strong greens taste to it, which I don't like. Some people like that. It is not for me. And I was like, I cannot share this with people. Like, I cannot say that I like this stuff when I don't. And I will not share anything with you guys that I don't like or use myself. So I was a little nervous. I reached out to the girl that I work with at the company. I've worked with TEAMI for quite a while now, at least a year, probably longer than that. I've shared a lot of their stuff with you guys. This is the first time that this has happened to me where I did not like something of theirs. Thankfully, she was really cool about it, and she was like, I totally understand. She said this is one of their best sellers and people love it, which I don't doubt. I know people like greens and like, you know, like doing like wheatgrass shots and things like that. That's just not my thing. So she gave me some tips and tricks. Yes, baby.
I'm I'm a Power Ranger.
Okay, cool. She gave me some tips and tricks of how I can use it. She actually uses it herself. She said she does half a scoop and mixes it with almond milk. I am not a milk person, but knowing that I can use a lesser amount definitely made a difference for me. So I've been trying it out again. I've actually only been doing like a quarter of a scoop. Even though the directions say to do a full scoop, I am still getting the same like antioxidants, vitamins, and nutrients and everything, probably more than I would even with a handful of spinach, because this has so much more in it and it's like condensed, it's powder version. So I'm just gonna do like a quarter of a scoop and put that in. And I really don't, and it's also very messy, so you have to be careful. I really don't taste the greens that way, but I'm at least still getting like good stuff in it. Okay, so I went ahead and poured it into my TEAMI tumbler because we are going to head out and run our errands. These are just really easy and convenient to take on the go. When I started teaching last year, I would make smoothies a lot in the morning and take these with me to school because I could just drink it throughout the morning. But because this is a fruit smoothie, I am not adding like any protein powder or anything to it, and I still like to get some sort of protein in. Especially in the morning, just to help me to stay full and get my nutrients in. So usually when I'm doing one of those, I'll do like hard-boiled eggs or peanut butter toast. I don't have any hard-boiled eggs right now. We actually leave for the beach this weekend, so I'm trying to keep food in the house at a minimum. So I think I'm just gonna make some peanut butter toast. And this is the bread that I like to get. I need to clean our freezer out. It's like one of my main things that I wanted to do, but it's the multi-grain and seeds bread from Walmart. This stuff is so good. It's like hearty and seedy. And then for peanut butter, I don't use anything fancy or organic. I like the flavor of this. I just can't do the organic stuff. It just like doesn't taste the same to me, and it's oily, and well, I just don't like it. So anyways, that is gonna be my breakfast. I do have a coupon code that I will leave down below if you wanna get 25% off of your purchase at TEAMI. You don't have to get the greens if you don't want to. There is plenty of other things that they have. Skincare, teas. I've gotten my mom hooked on some of their stuff. Feel free to message me. I'm happy to share like some of my favorites with you guys because it's all really, really good. And now that I know how to use these, I actually really like them now, and it's super convenient because lately the greens at the store like have not been very good, and they've not been lasting very long, which is super frustrating. I feel like I'm throwing away so much produce lately. Okay, I am getting some lunch now because I am hungry. So we grilled burgers the other night, and I just heated one of those up and made it into a lettuce wrap because I'm trying to eat up what we have. So I like using romaine leaves for my lettuce wraps, and I just did a little mayo and ketchup on the bottom and then put the burger on top of that. And then these onions are what make it. So these are just thinly sliced red onion, and then you marinate it in some olive oil and oregano. Oh my goodness, it is so yummy. This is all I had left, so I was like trying to like put some of the juice on it because it's like so good, especially with like some blue cheese if you like that. And then I just have some fries. Oh, I need to get some ketchup too. And then this cucumber salad is one of my favorites for summer. I'll link the recipe down below because it's delicious, and every time I make it for like a get together or gathering with friends, I always get asked for the recipe. And then I just have a Diet Coke as well. Oh, I need to get a fork. But we ended up not making it out earlier to run our errands because it started downpouring. And I kept checking the weather on my phone, And it literally was like 10 o'clock. It was supposed to stop raining. Then it was 11 o'clock. Now it's 2 and it finally has let up a little bit because Gunnar is out there playing right now with Bailey. But yeah, I was like, whatever. So I think tomorrow it's gonna be nicer. So we'll just run our errands then. And honestly, like I don't really feel like getting out in this anyways, and I have stuff to do here. So I'm just gonna try to get caught up on that and maybe get some more packing done. Okay, the rain, I think finally stopped, hopefully. I am definitely losing steam right now. So I went ahead and made an iced coffee. I shared this in my last video, how I make it. It's just coconut cream, creamer, some cold brew, and heavy cream. And it is so yummy. And how cute are these cups? If I can find them online, I will link to them. I got it at Hobby Lobby. I got one from my best friend too. But there was literally only 2 left in the store and I swiped both of them. So you may just have to check your local store. But I have a lot to do still. So hopefully that will be the pick-me-up that I need because I am dragging. I took some turkey burger out for dinner tonight. I literally have not cooked all week. We grilled out on Sunday and we have had so much food left over from the weekend. I thought that it would be a nice little change. So I am going to make Crunch Wrap Supremes, like the Taco Bell ones. My friend Clarissa, you wanna go out, Bailey? See if it was raining again, so I had to bring Bailey in. I think you're good. My friend Clarissa makes them a lot, and every time she shares them on her channel, I'm like salivating. So I finally made them and we have been hooked on them ever since. Like Chris is really hooked on them. So I'm gonna make those tonight because they are so easy. And I am gonna go ahead and get everything prepped. And that way when it's hard to do all this one-handed. When Chris gets home, I can go ahead and put them all together and we can eat. So I am going to, bless you, get my turkey burger going and chop up the lettuce and tomato. My burger is cooked and I always add diced onion and diced tomatoes to my taco meat, and then for seasoning, I like to use the Taco Bell original seasoning, but just make your meat however you normally do, just like regular taco meat. And then my tomatoes, lettuce, and cheese are all ready to go. Okay, I was craving cookies for a snack, and this is all we had on hand. They're the little Abby's cookies. They're pretty good. They're just like a healthier version of chocolate chip. All right, guys, it is getting late. I am gonna call it a night. I'm literally standing in my fridge because this lighting is like everything right now. Genius idea. I cannot take credit for it though, but I'm gonna head in, wash my face, and go to bed. I didn't eat anything else after those cookies, and I have drank a bunch of water today. I just didn't share it with you guys. I used my pink cup that has like the time stamps on it. So, whoa, the TV got loud really quick. It was like pause, but anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you all in the next one. Good night.